Hi guys, today I want to talk a little bit about how well we know our food and how much we pay attention to what we're actually consuming. How many of us just drive through the drive-through and aimlessly just eat whatever they hand us and we just, yeah, this is going to be great for me. I'm just going to eat it. I'm not going to question what it is or anything. This is something that as Americans we've totally lost because we're always on the go. We just want what's quick and available to us and we don't question putting it in our bodies at all. Um now This is like one of my favorite things in the world, kale. See how beautiful this is? Look at this. I don't know how well you can see it on the camera, but it's like black and really gross, and it's just kind of limp and not happy anymore. If you were in the grocery store, would you buy this? Like, would you pick this up? Say, yeah, I love this blackened piece of kale that's rotting. I think that I'm gonna consume this. No, you wouldn't. And why? Because there's no vitamins, there's no minerals, there's nothing. What's the point in eating it, right? All I did with this piece of kale was put it in a pan on my stove. I cooked this. So when you start realizing that your food is dying when you're putting it in a pan and you see it's blackened, there's no nutrients, everything's getting killed because we're applying heat to it, it it's going in our bodies that way, and our body's supposed to be these, okay, my body's a temple, I want to put the best stuff in it. I mean, we buy the best clothes and the best house, the best car, we do all that, but what about the best food? No, our priorities are very confused there. Nobody ever takes that into consideration. If you're not going to buy something looking wilted, why make it that way before you put it into your system? What could it possibly do for you? I mean, I go through, I look at my superfoods that I have to offer me. There's so many minerals in it. Like, take this for example. This is my Shilajit. This comes from the Himalayan mountains. It's the sludge that spurs out of it from the sun hitting it. Like, to even think that I can get this at a click on the keyboard, I can get this delivered to my house. That's amazing. This is stuff we're not taking advantage of as Americans. I mean, this marine phytoplankton from Sun Food. This stuff is incredible. This is like the highest DHA omega 3 that you could get. To be able to put one drop of this on my tongue every day, that's like amazing. We don't take advantage of this kind of stuff. Freshwater algae from Klamath Lake, Oregon. This stuff's incredible. That I got this delivered to my house. It is just as simple as going through the drive-through. Just order it, and you have to have these things available for you. A lot of people that are struggling with depression and stuff like that. I mean, I would be depressed too if I was putting those kind of foods in my bodies. Like, nobody thinks that to think about, well, maybe this is my food that's causing me to be upset or causing depression. We're all mineral deprived, nutrient deprived. It starts just from our soil. So to be able to incorporate fresh, organic, beautiful foods like this versus something like this that's just like wilted and blackened with like nothing to offer us, I mean, there's a big difference here, and we need to recognize that. We actually need to start knowing what our food is. And the majority of us, like, who are vegan right now, that's awesome because you guys already know where your food comes from. You've done the research. But you also have to do the research on where your processed food is coming from, all of the soy and stuff like that, making sure it's not genetically modified. Buying organic fruits and vegetables where we can get minerals because the soil isn't depleted and they're not spraying it with pesticides and doing all those horrible things. We really got to take time and consider that these are our bodies. We can't build a building and expect it to stand for 100 years if you're using crap materials. So using awesome materials in our bodies to be our building blocks, we're gonna last 100 years, maybe even more. I've heard of raw food as being 109 years old. This one man, he's traveling the world speaking on raw food still. He says death has never crossed his mind. Walks 2 miles every morning. That's amazing to be 106 years old and doing that. It's just, we all can do that. We all can obtain this health. We all can be extremely happy. This We were not meant to live like this and just eating cooked foods. On top of that, that there's no well, let me start at the beginning here. Before I end this, I don't want to make this too long, go on forever about this. But our vegetables, when we get them, if you're not getting local vegetables, chances are your vegetables have traveled 1,500 miles at least to get to you. So already it's nutrient depleted, correct? You're lucky you're getting 40% of what that vegetable has to offer. It's already a week old. Now you cook it, and you break down the enzymes, break down the minerals, completely change its makeup, like what, you're not even getting any nutrients back out of that. So after we cook our food, destroy all the mineral content in it, destroy the nutrients, on top of that, it's cooked. Now, when we consume cooked food and we change the makeup of it, our body just recognizes it as a toxin, and something called leukocytosis starts. And our white blood cells attack it because it thinks, oh, this is a toxin. I need to get this out of the body. So we wonder why everybody's sick all the time. Everybody always has a cold, a runny nose. I mean, I see it happen every day. Somebody's sick. I mean, oh, I'm catching a cold, I think I'm coming down with something. Our immune systems are very, very depleted, and it's because they're constantly running, they're constantly fighting, because we're constantly putting toxins in our body. Another thing you'll see a lot is kids getting their tonsils removed left and right. We shouldn't have to be taking organs and stuff out of our body because we're doing something to make them swell up like that. Our tonsils, they're actually part of our immune system, and that's the first thing that when you're ingesting something, boom, it hits your tonsils. So when they start swelling up, it's because they're constantly in this active mode saying, I need to kill this, I need to get this out of the body, like it's bad, it's bad, it's bad, and it's warning the rest of the body. So our immune systems are always active, our tonsils are always flaring up, and then what do? We just remove the tonsils, not thinking what could be causing the inflamingness of the tonsils. Okay, get down. You can't be up here. So, yes, you're a good boy. So we have to just start taking all this stuff into consideration. The next time you go through the drive-thru, I don't even care if you're just getting a salad at McDonald's. Think about where that lettuce comes from, where it's grown. We're getting salmonella from our vegetables, E. coli from our vegetables. How's that even possible? It's a vegetable. There should be none of that. I mean, this is happening because they're using for fertilizer. They're using the, I don't even know what you want to call it, the sludge coming from factory farms. Like, it's just waste matter. It's just disgusting, and it's getting into the vegetables, and that's just breeding disaster, and people are getting sick from eating vegetables. Like, that's not supposed to happen. So this is going to be my challenge to you guys this week. Instead of looking at labels and counting calories and counting fat, counting sodium and all that, just look at what you're eating. All right, here's my lean cuisine. Let's look at the list of ingredients. It's going to be about this long, probably take up the whole back, has a 7-year shelf life. I mean, look at that. And then, what's the ingredient list on this? Kale. That's it. It's just kale. When you put together raw foods, it's just vegetable ingredients. It's all whole foods. There's none of this stuff and maltose and all this that you can't pronounce. Do that this week, and maybe you guys will leave some feedback underneath this video. Just what is in your food you're eating? Check it. Also, another great thing to do, see how much trash you collect in a week. If you have a lot of trash in 1 week, chances are you're eating way too much processed food. That's the first thing I noticed when I went raw. I barely create any trash. Everything is compost. So do that this week. Check how much trash you have, and check labels, ingredients, not calories and all of that. So do that, get back, write it down. Until next time, learn it, live it, love it, just live raw.